Hello and welcome to the show with me, Miss Leonard, and my good friend Vic, and Al, who can talk backwards. Yeah, Al, we need to see a doctor about that, really, don't we? Yeah, we need to see a doctor. Hope you're all really well out there in virtual learning land. We're having a fab time here in school. We've done loads of fabulous things. It's really, really good, and there's going to be some great science work coming up for you. Lots of virtual experiments, which is really good, and some experiments you can try at home. And big thank you to Ben and Ella, who helped out with the filming of that yesterday. And we'll hopefully have that stuff on our YouTube channel next week once I've had a bit of time to edit it at home in my makeshift editing suite. Oh, right, absolutely loads to talk about today. And firstly, I'd like to start with a massive apology to Drama Mrs. Wilson, because she'd sent me loads of things to put on the show last week, and I've only just remembered them and all of that kind of thing. So I'm going to do them all. I promise you, Mrs. Wilson, we will come to that. And we've got a poetry competition that some of our students entered, and we'll give you the results and the names of the people that took part in that when we do our shout-outs, which is absolutely fab. Now, next thing we want to talk to you a little bit about is a virtual trip that is going on. Now, Miss Liddell and Miss Brush very kindly put together something that the Year 7 should have received. You should have got a PowerPoint, and it's a way to set up your virtual trip to the lakes. Now, I've had a look at it. It is super, super cool. So keep checking your emails, and that is just brilliant. It's just superb. Now, on that note, Year 8. Year 8, are you listening? You are not too cool for the show. I know you're out there watching. Yeah. A message from Drama Mrs. Wilson again. And there is a bit of information will be coming your way, if it hasn't already, about hoodies. So it sounds like hoodies are going ahead, which is really great, Vic. What do you think, Al? I think Al would suit a hoodie. We should get him one. Yeah, absolutely. He takes extra thin, Mrs. Wilson. Okay, the bony one. All right. So really, really brilliant. So there's a few really fab things going on there. Absolutely superb. Now, I've been getting grief via email from people about not doing a brain teaser. I'm sorry. It's because my brain's being really teased with being here on Team 5, which incidentally is loads of fun. It's absolutely mint. So I've got a brain teaser for you here today. Usual rules apply. First one to reply either using the comments section or sending an email to the show with the word show in the subject bar is the winner and gets free first sitting for the rest of the week. So, who makes moves whilst being sat down? Good one that, Vic, isn't it? Very good one that. We like that one. Simple but good. Okay, so we've got loads of shout-outs today, so we're going to crack straight on with them, aren't we, Vic? Okay, right, Vic. Get the shout-outs. What have you got? Oh, really? Mr. Primer's going to kill me now because that's all tangled. You know, I was saying last week, or last episode, I should say, about you being like the Year 8s. Idiot. What was that all about, anyway? You want to play with a Slinky, and you don't want to do the shout-outs. Muppet. I'm going to get the shout-outs, because this is just ridiculous. Next thing you'll be bringing me is explosives. Shout-outs coming up now, folks. Okay, poetry competition we'll do in a moment. It was called Poetry by Heart, and that's really, really brilliant. And, you know, you did really well with that, so I'll go through the people for that. Ernie, I've got your message, and that will go out on the 30th of April. I think you know what I mean. Not telling anyone. Okay, thanks for that, Ernie. Really, really good. Isabel C. wanted to say a massive shout out and a thank you to her good friend Eleanor, who has just been marvellous and wonderful. And that is what we like during these times where we can't see our friends, but we're staying in touch and we're supporting each other and looking after each other. And I love that. That's brilliant. So very, very well done to both of you. Sid wanted a shout out for himself, Jack and Alfie. So shout out to you guys. Hope you're all really well. Jack R, thank you very much for your message. Me and Vic are absolutely brilliant. We are outstanding, and thank you for asking. And thank you for keep nagging me about getting the riddles done. It's on today. Marvellous. Okay, Brandon, Excellent idea for a backdrop. I can't use backdrops at the minute because obviously I don't have my green screen with me, but I will use that next week. It's nuts good, and I think the viewers are going to feel a bit sick when they watch that one. So thanks for that one. It's really, really good. A shout out from Mrs. Walker here. Now, staff, get sending me shout outs for kids that are sending in awesome work. It's really cool. So from Mrs. Walker, a big shout out to Max M. You rule. Your science work is awesome. Well done. We love that. A shout out for Book Locker. If you hadn't noticed, we've got a new book of the week this week, and it is The Graveyard Book. There is a reading on that by Mr. Kirgy Smith, which is just awesome. Really good. So get yourself to the school website, go to our forums, or take the link which takes you straight to Book Locker. Loads of stuff there. It's absolutely mint. Comment in the forum as well. You know, talk about these books. It's really, really cool. Good way of getting that English reading done. Okay, that is the shout-outs, isn't it, Vic? Yeah, good stuff. Right then. Oh, it's not the finish of the shout-outs. I need to do the poetry competition. Of course, nearly forgot. Mrs. Wilson, you can forgive me once for forgetting, not twice. Okay, so it says, Year 8 took part in the Poetry by Heart competition in the spring term. Rupert J won overall and was entered into the national final. Unfortunately, he didn't win the national heat, but his work was fantastic. And other absolutely superb poetry people were runners-up Callum L, Sam H, Anna M, Ellen C, Matthew L, Harrison A, Jaden K, Jake CS, Max S, Michaela D, Leah M, Charlotte, we think F, but it could be Charlotte C. Well done to whichever one it was. Marvellous. Peter D, Yusuf K, Francis A, Finn C, Aditi N, Jamie M, and Will H. Magnificent. You are all complete and utter poetry stars. Very well done. And if you've got stuff like poetry, we did have a poem early on from the lovely Ali in my class. And Ali, got your message, a bit like Ernie's. Leave that one with me. Keep it secret. Marvellous. If you've got things like poetry, get them into the show. We've got a variety of different bits in the gallery today. And a little bit of a surprise to do with this Muppet. Oh, all right, I know you're not a Muppet. So have a good watch of that. Super speaking to you all today. Lovely and sunny outside, so remember, please guys, get out there, get some fresh air, keep the old social distancing going, wash your hands and all that kind of malarkey. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.